It started like any other Friday night. I'd match with her on an app, Riley. Her pictures were artsy, but not try-hard. Dim lights, vinyl records, an old Polaroid of her laughing with friends. Something about her felt real. We agreed to meet at this ramen place downtown. The kind where the walls sweat soy sauce and the neon sign flickers like it might die mid-slurp. I got there early, palms sweaty, scrolling TikTok while pretending I wasn't nervous. She arrived 10 minutes late. Black boots, messy eyeliner, oversized hoodie. She looked like she didn't care, but I swear the entire room turned when she walked in. She sat across from me, no small talk. Just, okay, before anything, I need to tell you something. And once I say it, you can leave. No hard feelings. I laughed awkwardly. That's dramatic. What, you got a kid? Secret husband? She didn't smile. She leaned in, lowered her voice. I'm out on bail. For attempted murder. The air left my lungs. I blinked at her, waiting for the punchline, but she didn't blink, didn't laugh, just sipped water like she'd said pass the salt. You're kidding. Nope. My chest tightened. You... What? She sighed. I shouldn't even be here. My lawyer says I should lay low, but I couldn't stand another night scrolling. I wanted normal. My brain split in two. One part screamed, "Run now, idiot." The other whispered, "Stay. Hear her out." Because, yeah, it was insane, but there was something terrifyingly calm about her. Like she'd already lived through hell and nothing I said could scare her. I swallowed. So, who? Her eyes flicked around the room, then back to me. My ex. He wasn't a good guy. And before you ask, no, it's not what the headlines made it look like. He put me in the hospital twice. The cops didn't care until I snapped. I didn't know whether to believe her, but when she rolled up her sleeve, I saw a scar down her arm, raw and ugly. Silence hung heavy between us. Finally, she said, "You can leave. Most people would. Honestly, I'd respect you more if you did." And for some stupid reason, I stayed. We talked. About music, about stupid memes, about how she once ate a whole jar of pickles in one sitting. For half an hour, it almost felt normal, like the bomb she dropped was some weird test I'd passed. Then two guys walked in. Suits. Clean-shaven. Not ramen shop types. They scanned the room like cops do in movies, and when their eyes landed on Riley, her face drained of color. "Shit," she muttered. "It's them." "Who?" I asked. "My ex's brothers. I told you he wasn't a good guy." They started walking toward our booth. My stomach flipped. "What do we do?" She grabbed my wrist. "Follow me, now." Next thing I knew, we were sprinting through the alley behind the shop. The neon buzz faded into the night as her boots clattered on wet concrete. "They'll follow," she said, pulling me faster. "They always do." We ducked behind a dumpster, both of us panting. I whispered, "Are you serious right now? Are we in some Netflix show?" She looked at me, eyes wild but steady. "I told you I was out on bail. What I didn't tell you is they want me gone before the trial. If I disappear, there's no testimony, no justice." Her grip on my wrist tightened. "And now you've seen them. You're in this too." My whole body screamed to get out, to ditch this stranger with the scar and the baggage and the nightmare ex-family. But there was something about the way she said it, like this wasn't just her fight anymore. The sound of footsteps echoed down the alley. They were close. Riley whispered, "If they find us, just say you don't know me. Pretend you were catfished. Don't try to be a hero." I nodded, but my brain was buzzing. And that's when one of the brothers' voices cut through the dark. "Riley, come out. You don't want him dragged into this." They knew I was there. I froze. My heart jam-hammered. Riley leaned close to my ear. This is the part where you decide. You either walk away and forget tonight ever happened, or you help me survive this. I wanted to ask, help how, but the footsteps grew louder, and her hand slipped something into mine. Cold. Metal. A pocket knife. I stared at it, throat dry. You're insane, she said. Maybe. But if you put it down now, you'll never know if I was telling the truth. The brothers turned the corner. Tall. Built like they'd been training for this. One smiled when he saw me holding the knife. Careful, kid. She's good at making people believe her stories. I looked at Riley, at them, at the knife, and I swear the entire world hung on that one decision.